this sentence, right? Atako ayasama sagado. Already finished, right? So we already translate here. Tata ubagado di eto up to this. Okay, this week the sentence Udaharanam 10. December 10. Today Gajam. Today Gajam. A bit san you hate the one. A bit sanki bait the one. Ayan ojati. Rubakando. That we Vanga Pāḷi. We Vanga Pāḷi, page number 1. We Vanga Pāḷi, page number 1. Okay, so today Gajam. The ojati Rubakando. This definition of Rubakanda, material aggregate in the Vibhanga Pāḷi. So how it is translated? Well, what is the question? Ita atakata nayena. Atakata nayena. Atakata nayena by the atakata method, by the commentary method. Atayojana soundnehi. Atayojana soundnehi. Simply to say, translate this sentence by commentary method. So commentary method, last week I already told you here, define Dhamma-Gem words in sequence and put et or nama after Dhamma-Gem, and then we have to explain, extend, not shortly. Buddha Bhagava, it is not enough in the Thakaranaya generally. Okay, so this is the Thakaranaya. And so to translate this sentence by using Thakaranaya commentary method. So how you translate? Visijana. Oh no. The Visijana means answer. Answer. Dharikajandi. From Dharikajandi. So Dharikajan is translated as Tam Ikajam. This is just Sandi. Okay, Dharikajam. So according to traditional grammar, da is added. Da is added. So when we are asked why da is added, there are 33 consonants, 32 consonants without the Nikita. There are 32 consonants. Why only da is added? There is a no answer, you know. So we have Sutta Ya Wa Ma Da Na Ta Ra La Chagama Ya Wa Ma Da Na Ta Ra La Chagama. Why only, you know, Da? Why no Ya Wa Ma these? So at that time when we ask like that, we cannot answer. I think so. There is no answer. So in Sanskrit.
So answer like the Gusa and Agusa, A is the Agusa, so this is the that is the possible because follow the Sanskrit we can connect it with the answer. Is okay or not?
Yeah, this this from Sanskrit point of view. From Sanskrit point of view, only in this case, we understand why only da is inserted. Da is inserted. From Sanskrit point of view, it is understandable. Very easy. Very easy. In Sanskrit, dat. Because of the following agosa. That because of the following gosa. Sorry. It is here gosa. Here agosa. So ikajan A is gosa. That's why so da Da ending must be used. Da ending must be used. Because in Sanskrit there are consonant ending words. Consonant ending words. So final consonant change depending on the following letter. Following letter. Here A is not consonant. A is not consonant. Okay, so the Rikajan T Tan Ikajan. So here how do you write the Rikajan, you know? So in what order? In order we have to define the Rikajan, after that Bisinjuhitwa, after that Bisingabidu, after that which is the Rubakan. Rubakano, one after another sequentially. And then after Santussita we have to add et or nama. This is Atthakatana, yeah. If the meaning is not clear, not obvious, at the time we have to display more like that. So Tarika Janti Tam Ikajam. Tam Ikajam. This is just splitting what Tam and Ikajam. So this shows Da is Agama. Da is Agama, just augmented. Tam Ikajam. So Ikajam, this is translation. The Bisinyu Haitawa the this Vietnamese man or lady or Bisinyu Haitawa the Bisan Haritawa. Bisinyu Haitawa is Santussita, Bisan Haritawa is translation Samanana. So Bisinyu Haitawa, it is the root. It's strange. It's not common root. No common root. Be prepares. Some prepare. Prepares. Some prepares. Uha root. And then to surface. This Uha root is strange. Uha root. Not so common. Not so common. So Bisinjuhitawa D, Bisanharitava. Bisanharitava is easy, Be prepared, some prepared through hard, surface, and E insertion. Bisinjuhitawa also there is E insertion. So E insertion without E insertion. If there is E insertion, it is easier to remember, to form. Without E insertion, it is difficult. At the time, there comes assimilation. So Bisinjuhitawa is translated as Bisanharitava. What is the Bisanharitava? Bisanharitava also, not so clear yet. That's why Bisankipitava. So Bisanjuhitawa, Bisanharitava, Bisankipitava. Bisankipitava means have been summarized. Have been summarized, have been narrowed down, have been summarized, have been made bridge, have been made short, have been Sankivedava, have been summarized. No, have been Sankivedava. Okay. So be Sankivedava, be prepared, some prepared, through keep, and then was oh no, Visankivedava is original here. Visankivedava, Visanjuhitawa is translated as Visanharitava. Visanharitava, they have same meaning, Visankivedava. is original. It is translated as Sankhitan Katoa, you know. Sankhitan Katoa. So, Sankhitan Katoa, some prepare through keep and tasapis. You know, Sankhitan Katoa. So here now, this Sankhitan is Vikatikamma, secondary object. Tam Ikacham, Tan is Vikatikamma. So about this, you know, Radharani also wanted to know. So I will explain. This is, you know, the very important, yeah, very confusing also, very confusing. That's why let me explain. So, Tan Ikachan Sankhitan Kadawa. Okay. So Sankhitan is Vikatikamma, secondary object. Tan is Vikatikamma. Okay. So yeah. Tam Sankhitan Kadawa. Tan is called. Tan is Vikatikamma. Original object. Sankhitan.
I'm sorry, Sayadaw. Tăng or study cách chẳng.
Trikachan. Yeah, in fact, you know, Tam mainly.
Then what is a cách chẳng?
Ikachan is just above. Ikachan is a Dadida word, you know. Ikachan is Dadida word. Later I will explain.
No, but then you
Ikachan
said
means relatively.
so you said Tăng is Vikatikamma and Sankhitan is the Vikatikamma. Then what is a cách chẳng?
Ikachan is above, you know. Ikachan is above. Ikachan means like collectively. Sankhitan, Vikatikamma. Ikachan is Vikatikamma. Ikachan, Dwechan, etc. In the Tadida chapter, Abhyaya chapter, Abhyaya Tadida, Pradvasiti, you can check. So here, I want to explain. This is a very good news. So from the Pāḷipāragū book, Pāḷipāragū Nipya, Pāḷipāragū Lanyo, Pāḷipāragū Lanyo. This and then Dhatu Mala. Okay, Dhatu Mala. So I will give you a sample. Give you a sample. Give you example. Give you a sample. Oh. Okay, so I will use from the Dhatu Mala. Dhatu Mala. Ajayana. Dhatu Mala. Sava and Santi. This here. Now copy. Okay, I will name problem of Vikatikamma. Problem of Vikatikamma. What time? What time it is problematic? What time it is problematic? When we transform active voice to passive voice. Active voice to passive voice. So here, this is Adumala. Adumala, page number 389, right? 389. So look at this example, Kattan Purisena Ankaran Kattan, Kattan Purisena Ankaran Kattan. Purisena, by looking at Purisena, by seeing Purisena, Kattan is passive voice. Kattan is passive voice. So Kattan and Karan, they look like, they have a nominative case ending or accusative case ending. So by looking at Kattan, so Kattan and Karan have, like a nominative, because in the passive voice, subject takes instrumental case ending, object take nominal case ending. Okay, nominal case ending. Nominal case ending. So like both Kattan and Ankaran have, like nominal case ending. In fact, only Kattan has nominal case ending. Ankaran is instrumental, accusative case ending. Okay, so Kattan and Ankaran, the meaning is what? Kattan, the wood. The wood is made. The wood is made. What? The wood is made to, right? Made to, or transformed to, or changed to. Yeah, what? Charcoal, right? This is charcoal, Ankaran, right? Charcoal by the man. The wood is changed. Okay, changed. I translate. Kattan to change to the charcoal by the man. By the man. So it looks like Kattan have, Kattan has two objects. So its original sentence is original sentence means active sentence. Puliso Kattan. Kattan need a gender. Kattan Ankaran Karoti. Ankaran Karoti. This is original sentence. So this sentence, active sentence, active voice sentence is changed to passive voice sentence. This is passive voice sentence. Passive voice sentence. So we change. So sorry here, kato. We can say Okay, you will use kato. Okay, so Puriso, Katan, Ankaran, Kato. Katan, Ankaran, Kato. Same meaning, but different voice. Different voice. So here, Katam is neuter gender. Ankara is masculine, I think so. Ankara. Ankaran. Let me check. Ankaran. Neuter. It's neuter here. Ankara. I think I've seen Ankara also. Ankara. Yeah, in this dictionary, this is, yeah. Masculine and neuter. Yeah. PEE, Pāļi, English, Pidana. I'm seeing masculine also, Ankara. Okay, so here let's analyze the term in this sentence. The term neuter. The term would neuter gender and nominative. Okay, nominative. And the Ankaram in the sentence. Ankaram is masculine or neuter. I think strong one is masculine. Ankara. Neuter, this is accusative. Okay, accusative. Later you will become clearer. In this case, because kata is neuter gender, it look like no clear. Because like kata, it look like accusative case. So this is passive voice. So okay, next sentence. Next sentence. Okay, this is example 1. Example 1. This is example B2. Sunan, Kamarina, Katakan, Katan. This is also passive voice. Passive voice. So Sunan, gold, Kamarina, goldsmith, Katakan, bracelet, Katan, made or transformed. So in this case, also not clear yet because Suna is Suno, which gender? Suno, which gender?
Future genders.
Neuter, yeah, neuter gender. Yeah, neuter gender, yes, neuter gender. Suno. Okay. So how to translate? The gold is transformed to a bracelet. A bracelet by the goldsmith. The goldsmith. So here also Suna is like same form with Kataka. Kataka is also neuter gender. So if we understand this analysis, we can understand this also. Okay. So by looking at Kamarina, by seeing Kamarina, Katan is surely passive voice. So Katakan, Suna, as if they have, they look the same. They look the same, but they have different case sentence. Okay, so the next example will make you clearer. ABC. Okay, next example is clear. So this also passive voice. Gada. Should be gada. Not gada. We gada. This is also passive voice. So here the meaning is dasi samikena adase gada. So dasi means the female slave or slave woman, a slave woman. Samikena by the owner, by the boss. Adase means non slave. Gada maid. So the female slave, female slave is or was. Previous sentence. Oh, okay. Is made a non slave by as a non slave, right? As a non slave or non slave by the owner. So the meaning is the owner, priest. The owner priest, set priest the life of the slave woman, not to be a slave, not to be slave anymore. He set free. He frees the female slave. Then she will become a free person. So here, this in this case very clear. Very clear means Vikatikamma. Vikatikamma, secondary object, remains with the accusative case sentence. With the accusative case sentence. So its original sentence is Samiko dase. Okay. Samiko dase. Adase. Okay, good. Okay, this is a device sentence. A device. Oh, I see. A device sentence. So a device sentence. So Samiko dase adase gado. Same meaning. So here, in this advice sentence, dase adase is called Vikatikamma, original object. Adase is called Vikatikamma, secondary object. So when it is turned to passive voice, adase remains the same. So taking the same case sentence, accusative. But here, this dase, becomes, takes nominative case sentence because it is original object of gada. And samiko becomes samikena, taken instrumental case sentence. Adase. So apart from, apart from Atta saying, the other three words, yeah, apart from Atta saying, the other three words are Miko, Da saying, Gado, they change, respectively. Atta saying takes, the same case sentence as in the Oedipus. So the meaning is, the female slave is made as a non-slave by the owner. Okay, that's why when Oedipus sentence is changed to passive voice, some words, do not change. Some words do not change, especially subject, object, change. Subject, object. In this case, subject, object, verb, of course, change. Here, the Vikatikamma does not change. Does not change. The Pāḷipāragū language. Pāḷipāragū language also he gives. So his example also I will give you. What is this example? This example. Oh, where is that example? This example. I think a net, right? Okay, now I see. So these Dharumalas examples are with the kita verb. Okay. So the example he gives is with akada. Akada. No, it's a net. So his example. Okay, I think enough. The same. He also used the same words. Suna katakan karoti like that. That thing, other thing. Certainly the example. He just how to say, modify a little. That's why it's enough. It is understandable, right?
Yeah, no, it is understandable, but it's not quite exact my question, right? So, my question is about the noun phrase. It's instead of kato, it's karanang. Then how are we going to do, what are we going to do with the karanang?
Karanang
It's
where?
no, so here you change from the active to passive. But my question is about the noun phrase. It's not about changing from active to passive.
But this is also related, This is also related. This is also related, I think in Kanavarana, right?
Is it? No, it's not. It's just something I thought of. It's not related to the Ganta. So you see here, for example, like in the active sentence, you have kato, right? In the passive sentence, you change it to kata, but you're okay. So, but then instead of kato, now we change it to the karanang. Then because of karanang, then the Vikatikamma, which will take the genitive case. Then what about the Vikatikamma? Will it stay the same?
Yes, okay. There is another point. It is related to like defining akada word. Defining akada word. It's also in the Pāḷipāragū lessons. So when okay, it is.
You see, for example, here we have the example here. Let's take third example, right? So the third example is Samiko da saying Ada saying Kato, right?
Yes.
So say now so to this sentence is like the owner has made the female slave non-slave, right?
Yes.
So let's see there is another sentence like I see the action of the owner making the slave into non-slave. Then how are you going to write that Pāli sentence?
The action.
Yeah, so now it's not kato anymore, it becomes karana. So ahang pasami, then how are you going to change that samiko da saying ada saying kato in union into the karanang? Then how are you
Okay, so
so
yeah, it's
samiko will be samikasa, right?
related to that defining akada word. So yeah, defining akada word. Defining akada word. So in fact, you have already learned these things. I also forgot. You also forgot. So for example, here, when we want to define name and akada word. Okay, so from the beginning, and akada word, akada verb, and akada verb in two ways. In two ways. So number one is Gotrabhū. Okay, using Gotrabhū. Using Gotrabhū. B is using the root kar. Kara. Okay, I'm going to say it's using kara. So for example, how? Using Gotrabhū after like sakata. Okay, what is sakata? And you will understand later. After sakata. Sakata means one's own meaning. So with example, you will understand. So for example, the example given here, Purisabhaddam, Purisabhaddam. Purisabhaddam, Bhujati, okay? Boom. Purisabhaddam, Bhujati. Okay. So we can translate Bhujati. Okay, only Bhujati. Puriso, Bhaddam, Bhujako. Bhujako, Hoti. You know, so Bhujako Hoti, this is with reference to subject. You know, Bhujako is also with the nominative case sentence. Purisa also with the nominative case sentence. So Bhujako is with new suffix. You know, through Bhuj, and then new suffix. Okay, new suffix. So that's why this Bhujati becomes Bhujako Hoti. Then Hoti is the root Bhu. Okay, Hoti is the root Bhu. That's why using the root Bhu, Hoti, the Bhujati becomes Bhujako. This is why Bhujako, because with reference to referring to the word Puriso, which is subject. That's why the root Bhu, and then referring to subject. So Bhu become Hoti, and then Bhujati becomes Bhujako. Why? Because of Puriso. Then how to say become, or to say the sentence come to have two subjects, two words with the nominative case sentence, Puriso and Bhujako, but then remain the same, and Hoti is added. Then here this Bodhisattva is called Bhagati, Bonjako is called Vikati. It's like that. So this is using Bu and then referring to subject Bodhisattva. So another way also we can rewrite Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva, same. Bodhisattva, but okay, here in this case, we will use after we already use the root Bu. Then this is the turn of the root Kara to be used. Okay, so Bhutan, Kroti. This here Bhojati becomes Bhutan. Okay, so Kroti we add. So Bhutan is called Sakata. Bhojako is also called Sakata. So after Sakata, Bhojako, Bhutan, we add the root Bu and the root Kara respectively. When we reference what part to the subject here, Bhojako. At the time that Sakata must have the same case something as the subject. When we refer to the object, so Sakata must refer to Bhutan, the object. Okay. At the time we use Kroti. So this is the Rukara as a reference to object. Okay, referring to the object. So at the time, Buddhiso, Bhutan, Kroti. At the time, so Bhutan, in this sentence, only one object, but because Bhojati only needs one object. But when we add, Drukar, at the time, there come two objects. The sentence comes to have two objects, Bhutan and Bhutan. So Bhojati becomes Bhutan. This is called Sakata because we add Kroti. So Puriso, Bhutan, Kroti, that means so the man makes the rice eaten. Makes the rice eaten. So but this is this English sentence may not exist in English language, but in Pāļi, such sentence exists. Satam Sankhitam Katawa. Tam Sankhitam Katawa, Tam Sankhitam Katawa. After making that word Rupa like summarized. So so that's why here okay, so later this only one example and we give you more example. In this case, here this is Sakamaka, Akamaka also we need to know. So the verb Bonjati is Sakamaka. The verb Bonjati is Sakamaka. Sakamaka. Okay, Sakamaka.
No, I remember this. So you do it again. It's not related to my question.
No, okay. So no, because this is only Sakamaka. Okay, Akamaka verb also in transitive verb also we can other time. So there is such question. Okay, your example. Okay, so now so here okay only Akamaka transitive Igakamaka. Then Bojako Hodi. Bhutan is Purisa is called Vikatikamma, Bojako is called Vikatikamma. Bhutan is called Vikatikamma, Bhutan is called Vikatikamma. Okay. Then next sentence. So this is here Sakamaka. Sakamaka. Sakamaka Kriya. Sakamaka Kriya. Now we go to Agamaka Kriya. Agamaka Kriya. So Agamaka Kriya, the example is Purisasayati. Very easy example. Purisasayati. So this is a device. Purisasayati. So sayati is agamaka, intransitive. Intransitive bar sayati. So using the root bu after sakata and using the rukara after sakata, there are two ways. The Purisasayati.
Puriso sayito hoti and puriso sayanang karoti. I remember, yes. But
Yes. Purisasayati hoti, puriso sayanang karoti.
So yeah, but I mean, again, it's not going to the karana.
Sayito hoti, less than puriso sayanang karoti, right? Sayanang karoti. Puriso sayanang karoti. Okay. So your question is this, here sayanang karoti, sayanang karoti. But in the case in this Sakamaka Kriya, there are different ideas. In some both I see in this case, Puriso, Bhadan. In this case, Puriso Bhadan, Sayanto, Bonjanto Hoti. Puriso Bhadan, Bonjanto Hoti, they translate. Puriso Bhadan, Bonjana, Grodi, is like that. So Bonjana Grodi, so it's if we write Puriso Bhadan, Bonjana Grodi, it's not correct. It's not correct. It's not correct. But how to say some example also he gives from the commentary. From the commentary. Okay, so this also. So here, okay, so some students, Puriso Sayido Hoti. Sayadi becomes Sayido. This also called Sakata. Hoti, the Rubu is added. Puriso Sayadi, using the Rukara, Sayadi becomes Sayana. This is called Sakata. We add Grodi, okay, the Rukar. Okay. So from the Vinaya Takata, Vinaya Takata, Samana, Samvasasima, Kasaj Pilana, the body. Samana, Samvasasima. Kasaji Pilana. Pilana Grodi. Okay, Pilana Grodi. So this is from Vinaya Takata, volume 3. Volume 3, 322. So he says here, Pilana Grodi. So in this case, although there is a karate, which can have two objects mean Vikatikamma and Vikatikamma is not detransitive, which has two objects. So this is Vikatikamma. There is no Vikatikamma, Vikatikamma. It's like karate has only one kamma. It's like Vikatikamma. So Samana Samasasima, this consecration hall, Samana Samasasima, this consecration, Samana Samasa consecration hall, Pilana mean like oppression, Pilana makes oppression to someone, makes oppression to someone. So why there is no object? Why here Kasaji related to Pilana or Kasaji related to karate? What do you think? So the oppression of someone, this consecration hall makes the oppression of someone, or this consecration hall makes the oppression to someone, or not. So if to, it would be like a dative. If of, it is genitive. So here there is no true object, the karate. So he's this errors find out this this is like optional. But the one more example he gives.
So according to this, then Kasaji is dative or genitive,
I
It
think
should be
it's like dative.
dative.
Dative also possible, genitive also possible.
Pilanang here is the use suffix, right,
Avasarana. Yes.
So it's like Kenji Pileti, right?
Pileti. Genitive also
Yeah.
possible.
Pileti, yeah. So Kenji Pileti, it oppresses someone.
Yes.
Then when we change it to the Pilanang, then the Kenji becomes a Kasaji, right?
Yes. So yeah, genitive is also possible. Dative also, meaningful. But genitive is better. So here,
Yeah. So
genitive is better, So in this case, why not here Kasaji, like maybe Kanji, Kanji Pilana Karate. So because of karate, the karate can have two objects like Vikatikamma, original object and secondary object, which we call objective complement in English.
what would you say? So you said that the Pilanang is the Bawa. It does not modify that person. It refers to like a state.
Action. Yeah, it's like here, Sajanan karate, Sajanan karate. So in this sentence, for example, so here the police officer in this case. So in this sentence, the man himself, sleeps. The man himself sleeps. In this sentence, the subject is Sima. The subject is Sima. It's not a being, a human person. So here, human person is here, Kasaji. That Sima consecration hall makes oppression of someone. oppression of someone. That means oppress, that sima oppress someone.
Yes, why is it? Because pileti is transitive.
Yes. No, yeah, pileti is transitive here. That's why is here punjati, you know. Punjati. Punjati, Buddham, Karoti. Not here Bunjana. Not here Bunjana. You know, not here Bunjana. That's why. So in this case, Pilana. I will get you another example also. This Sarah said, these are like optional. So generally, it's like this, like this. Another example is also the Piala. Yata Prichini Ogase. Yata Prichini Chini Ogase. Prichini Ogase Piala Pa. Prichini Ogase Lekanawa. The similar noun form as Lekana in the place of Piala. Lekana, Chainana, etc. Chainana, Lekana. Lekanawa, Nakadaba. Nakadaba. This is from Vita 3375. Vita 3375. So here also, Okase. Here in this case, in this sentence, I didn't see the subject. Should be, the subject should be a Mac, but it is omitted. I don't see. It's omitted. So Lekana wa Nakadaba. Here, Lekana. Lekana use of it. Lekana wa Nakadaba. Lekana wa means like scratching, maybe drawing, scratching. Scratching should not be made. Nakadaba. Scratching should not be made. Yata Prisani Ogase. Okay, these points are more important in our context. So Lekana wa Nakadaba. Scratching should not be made. He also not Likitam. Likitam. I will give you more example also. But this example follow, these authors' ideas. Dwa, Ran, Dwaranja, Water, Pa, Dwaranja, Water, Bananja, Supihita, Supihita, Katapa, Katapa. This is Supihita, Katapa. This is from 3403.
So, there is no example with the karanang. So,
Karana 403.
just
So here Kadaban, Supihita, Kadaban, Hoti. Kadaban, Hoti. Because these are Kitaba. After Kitaba, we can add Akadaba, Kadaban, Hoti, Kadaban, Hoti. Yes, your example is not really answer. Yeah. So Dwarancha Vadabanancha Subhihitan Kadapa, you know. Subhihitan Subhihitan what? So Dwarabana, Dwaranja, Vadabananja, the object of Kadapa. Object of Kadapa. Subhihitan so Subhihitan, what type of word? Dwaranja, Vadabananja, object. Subhihitan is also object, but Subhihitan should be Vikatikamma. 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 Kadavan, Hoti, like that. So here, what Dwaran, the door, Vadabana, the window should be closed. How to say? Subhihitan, Kadavan, Hoti. How to translate? Subhihitan should be closed, maybe. The
It
closing,
should be made
the
close.
closing of it, like
Should be made closed.
should be made close.
Why is that? Yeah, should be made close. If we translate it, verb closely to the Pāli, right? The door and the window should be made closed, right?
It's like closing the door and the window should be made. In fact, in Myanmar, we translate the garden rainbow go, council pay the mila on,
Well, so you said that Supiditang is the Vikatikamma, right?
Yes, Vikatikamma.
So
It
it's
is
not like the closing up.
it
It's
is huh?
it should be made closed.
To be made close. To be made close.
So
Okay.
it is like also like a passive sentence above instead of katang, here is katapang, right? This is like the examples you gave us earlier.
This is
That
Vikatikamma.
is the accusative case, right? Dorang and Buatapang is
Vikatikamma.
a nominative case, yes.
Yes. It is the Vikatikamma. Vikatikamma taking the accusative case and then yeah. Okay. So yeah, in fact, what I wanted to explain is like Mudong Bajati, Mudong Bajati. Mudong is called Kriya Visesana. But when it is the sentence transformed to passive, Mudong does not change. Does not change. Here also, in the past examples, here, when active voice is transformed to passive voice, Vikatikamma is in fact related to this here, Dasi, it does not change, remain the same. Remain the same. Okay. Yeah, for your question, like Parasauki Karana. What is Karana?
Yeah, so you see, it's like if you go to the third example you gave earlier, I said what is that example? Dasi samike na adasi kata, right?
Yes.
So if you said that the active sentence is the what is that? Samiko dasen adasen kato, right?
Yes.
So that is means the owner makes or made the female slave free or something like that, non-slave, right? So let's see, if I see that action, then how are you going to write that sentence? So it's like ayang pasami karanang. Then you have to change that it's a sentence according to the action karanang. So now this becomes an action. So use karanang. So it becomes so samika probably is going to be the samiko, right? Then the da saying also becomes a dasiyo or something. And then what about the ada saying? That my question is, ada saying still stays ada saying, or is it going to change into
It's your answer is like this kasaji pilan and kroti. The like maybe tasa tasa pilan maybe pasami it's like that. I think so.
No, okay, so of course, we can have other ways to go around, but my question is about the word karanang. If it change into the karanang, then because of the use of it, what are we going to do with the Vikatikamma and the Vikatikamma? That's my question.
Vikatikamma.
So I guess the Vikatikamma will become the genitive case, but what about the Vikatikamma? Is it going to stay the same with the accusative case, or it change into the, it has to be the genitive case as well?
Yeah. So, for example, here, this sentence, for example, pasami, right? I see the action
So
of
I see action, yes. So I see,
the action of someone,
karanang, yes.
the action of someone, the action of someone.
So you see, so the action, that action is he frees that female slave.
Yeah, in the comment sentence, there is also one kind of Vikatikamma. It is so here example 11. Example 11. Example 11. 12. Example 12. So here, it is Atasako, Atasako Nirodo, Bribajako, Santana, Habate, Duradowa, Akachantam. Akachantam. In fact, Akachantam. That is from Pādika. So the main part is Atasa. The meaning is the Nirodo Bribajako, the mendicant, the wanderer, D-E-R, yeah. The wanderer, Niroda, so Santana, householder, saw Duratowa from afar, saw from afar, from a distant place. Santana, the householder coming. Okay. So here, Agachantan refers to Ghabate Santana. This Santana is the name of the householder. Prabhajaka Mendicant is his name is Nigrota. So here coming is action and person being, they go hand in hand. They go in this case, so like the question you asked also there might exist the sentence like you asked also might exist. So in this case, how to say, I don't remember. I don't remember. And here, this Agachantan is called Vikatikamma. Agachantan Vikatikamma, Santana Kapatan is called Bhagatikamma. Bhagatikamma. So the wanderer Nigoda saw from a distant place, Santana, householder, come in. So come in, modify, Santana, householder, come in is called, in English, I don't know, it's like participle, it's like adjective. But in English, in Pāli, we call Agacchanda is called Vikatikamma, secondary object. Habdin Sandana is called Vikatikamma. So here, so this person, Nigroda, sees Sandana, the householder. The person and action, we cannot separate. This idea, also we need to remember. Person and idea, beings and action, we cannot separate. So yeah, at this point, we should remember. So in Pali, what I want to say, what I want to add is the Pali and English, sometimes always they are not exactly the same. In some structures, only exist in Pali, but they are not available in English. Some structures only exist in English, they are not available in Pali. We like that. What I understand like this. So, yeah. So I also need to check. I also need to check this. When we want to express the action of someone. How to write, how to write.
So, my
What do you
question
call
is
it? Yeah?
my question is very common, right? I mean, so it is
Yeah.
we have the concept of the jati, kammatha jati,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So when it has only one object, then we just change it into the jati, but it has the kammatha jati. But in the case of the root, in the case of the pakati and vikati, because we have two kammas here, then so the question is, are we going to change both of them into jati or just one? Right? That is the question.
Yes. For example, here, we will change, for example, Puriso, Badan, no. So here, in this sentence, you want to change Karati to Karana?
Yes.
Because here, the Karati, in this sentence, Karati has, already two objects, right? Two objects, Bhagavad and Vikatikamma, two objects. So, Buddhiso, according to your idea, Buddhiso, Badan, Bodhan, Karana.
No. So this is a sentence. I want to change into a noun phrase. Instead of karoti, the verb, it becomes karanang. It becomes a noun. I want to change it into the noun phrase, and then, for example, I can use it like in the like an object of another action.
Yeah.
Like I see that action.
So okay, Karana, and then what?
You see, karanang, then batang have to be the batasa, right? Because the use of fix of the karanang. So batang have to be the batasa.
No, Padasa
What do
Karana.
you mean
No.
no? So that is
No. Because
the
here, the Bhatta, because he Karoti, the subject of making, the subject of making actions, Karoti is only related to, its subject must be only Puriso. That's why Bodhisattas, Bhatta, Bodhan, like Karana is possible, not a Bhattasa, Bodhasa. Rasa Bodhasa. Right? Because this action is made only by Buddhiso.
yes.
Yes.
But karanang is like now is the bhava sarana.
Okay,
right?
karana. Karoti became karana at the time.
Yes, Vasarana. But Batang is still the object. So Batang had to be the Batasa, and it is the Kamatachati of the Karana.
At the time.
No,
Tajati.
Purisasa. Purisasa is just the normal Sami.
No.
It's a Sambandha. It's the Sambandha of the Karana. But the Batang is the Kamatachati.
Uh, okay, this become complex because here karate has to have two objects. Because here button is related to only bottom, not with the karate, not with the karate, right? Not with
No,
karate.
no, so,
And the
because
karate subject also, the subject of karate also only Buddhist song, only Buddhist song.
don't take this example. So, take the example of the female slave.
Okay, so karana,
So,
you want to
yeah,
change kata to karana, right?
yes.
Yeah.
Kata, kato. No, you use the active voice. Don't use the
Okay.
passive voice. Yes, that
Okay.
one.
Yeah. Okay. Kata karana. So
Yes.
amigo, the same, the same, karana.
No, we have to change the case ending of the other
Amigo.
words. No, we cannot just say it like that. So now it becomes a samikasa.
Yeah.
Dasiyo, right? Dasiya, sorry, Dasiya.
Yeah.
Dasiya is infinitive case. Then what about the word adase? Adase. Is it still stay the same adase?
So that we need another subject who sees, right?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have I'm sorry.
So yeah, this also, yeah, I have not seen like this, like karana, having two objects, like Bhagati object and Upji object. Um, I have not seen so we should explore, such example. We should
Yeah, yes, yes, please.
we should explore. At the time, we can search, I think, by typing the word maybe Basami, Basadi, etc. Maybe past tense, Adasa, Adase, Basensu, etc. By typing like that, we can search. I think so. Yeah, I never seen such sentence. Um, yes. Okay. Then this problem is the decision is we need to explore the Tipitaka commentary.
Yeah. So if change either literate and say, so where is the verb for this sentence? Because asamikasa dasiya adasin karanang karanang. So where is the verb in this sentence? No verb.
We need to add ahang pasami. So the verb is pasami. I see the action of that owner. And that action is free the female slave.
Hmm. Okay. It's like NC. It first, NC the persons, who
This is just an example, so but it's
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
question is, yeah, you
yeah,
see, you
yeah,
understand what I mean? Yeah, it's just
yeah,
an
yeah, yeah,
example.
I
But I
understand.
just want to know, because of the word, in the case of the
We
karoti
want
as
to
a
see the question.
Vikatikamma, if we change it to the karanang, then how are we going to
So
deal with those two?
at the
Yeah.
time, I think what I remember now is like we need to use power the data, power the data, power the data. S- Uh, like Okay, no idea. How about the data we can use? I think so. How about the data? Okay, so I will explore. With
Thank you.
the action, you know? Action. Okay, any question?
In here, so now let can you try the you translate the question, but I use the dictionary, but I cannot find the meaningless question, just the letter or writing. So how can you translate question?
Which what?
Let can
Lakana. Lekana.
yeah, let can
Lekana. Yeah, lekana. Scratching.
So where did you can find the meaningless answer?
This, I don't know, but what lekana mean like writing?
Yes.
Writing or scratching? Lekana. Yeah, writing. Writing.
And use it.
Yeah, yeah.
Lika is the right.
Right. Yes, writing. Because sometimes we use like scratching also. Scratching also. Like for example, pamada lekha. Pamada lekha. There's also lekha. Leak also. Pamada lekha. Lekhanam. Lekhanam. Root leak, writing, scratching. I think so. Don't believe dictionary 100%. I want to, how to say, I want to remind you, don't believe dictionaries 100%.
Even though
Yeah.
Tibitaka Abhya.
Even though Tipitaka, our Tipitaka Pāḷi dictionaries, so which has 25 volumes, 25 volumes. Don't believe 100%. Even our current Chadasangana edition, Pāḷi commentary also don't believe 100% also. Especially here obligation. Don't believe 100%, Don't believe 100%. I'm seeing, many typos, typing mistakes, misspelling, many.
Yes, because you say don't believe if I use the Tibitaka Abhida, not the Pitaka Pali Abhya Pali Tibitaka.
Now, even Pāḷi Tipitaka, I say here, even Pāḻi Tipitaka also, this applications, even the books also, there are, at the end of our Chittasangana, versions of Pāḷi, canon, commentary, and supplementary, there are Nanapatas. There are Nanapatas. At the Chittasangana, during the Chittasangana, some errors, they reported, Nanapatas, various variants, different versions, different words, different versions, different variants. So, maybe because of the time, or maybe because of maybe some reason, they are how to say, they are not accepted, There's errors, reports were not accepted. I don't know the reason, maybe because of the time limit, etc. There are nanavatars, Uh,
So we have not finished that example yet.
which example?
The example 10, you just stop at the tang, sankit tang, and then you explain the Vikatikamma. Vikatikamma, we have not
Yeah.
finished the example
Okay.
yet.
Yeah, because our discussion is not finished yet. Okay, yeah. Sankita. Only one example. One night. So then Sankirtan, Abhisankirtan is translated as Sankirtan Kadawa. Sankirtan is, past passive participle. Sakhitan's object is Dhamma. Dhamma. Then Ruban. Sakhitan Gadwa and having made having made the difficult Sakhitan Gadwa briefly we can translate having summarized. So Idan Odan Hoti. Idan Odan Hoti. This is so our original words are Tarikajan, B Sanyuhitawa, Visangipitawa. Up to this we have already translated. So here this Idan Odan Hoti, there is no Idan Odan Hoti. This addition, elaboration. Idan Odan Hoti. Idan Odan Hoti is like Paindata, Paindata. In commentary, supplementary, we see a lot Idan Odan Hoti, Idiodan Hoti, etc. Because these words, Tarikajan, etc., are very how to say hidden. It's hidden. It's not obvious. That's why Idan Odan Hoti. What it mean is what this mean. Idan Odan Hoti. This is Sabambi Edan. Sabambi Edan. Huddapakaram. Sabambi Edan. All these Huddapakaram. The set or the described mode or manner or condition. Rupan, matter, and then Rupana Lakana Sankhati. Sankhati set, Rupana Lakana, the characteristic of changing, the characteristic of transformation, set as the characteristic of transformation or changing. Abhivādetabbabhāvo, in the state of having one kind. In the state of having one kind, Abhivādetabbabhāvo, Panyaya with wisdom, through wisdom, Rasain Kadawa. Rasain Kadawa, having grouped or having made collection or having grouped or having grouped. Having made a collection, okay, heap, ayan. So now from Idan Odan Hoti to Rasin Katawar, redefine these, Abhisankipitawa, Abhisankipitawa. This is elaboration. This is a Takaranaya. In Takaranaya, we have to elaborate. Some words, phrases, sentences are not clear, not obvious. Okay. And ayan Rupa Rasi. Ayan Rupa Rasi. Here we have ayan Ojati Rupa Kando. Ayan is translated as Rupa Rasi. So the group of the group of matter, and then Rupa Kandoti Ojati. Rupa Kandoti Ojati here. Rupa Kandoti Ojati. So here it's not word by word translated word by word. Rupa Kandoti Ojati. So this is Takaranaya is not like Patanusarineya. Patanusarineya we have to translate word by word. Takaranaya, so we have to sometime clarify. So yeah, Rupa Rasi, Rupa Kandoti, Ojatiti. Okay, Takaranaya. So Sababitan Penyaya Rasin Katawa. Peññāya Rasengattawa means have been grouped with wisdom. Have been grouped with wisdom. Abhivādetabbabhāvo. Abhivādetabbabhāvo in the state of having one kind. When it has only one kind which is said as the characteristic of changing. So although it means the described matters has only one kind, because it has only one characteristic of changing. But it has, many kinds. So those many kinds of matters should be, should be grouped into one by means of wisdom. So this, grouped method is called Rupakanda. With that means, according to Vibhanga, we can see 11 kinds, every kanda has 11 kinds, Adita, Nagara, Panita, Hina, etc. There are 11 kinds, Dura, Panita, Sukuma, etc. There are 11 kinds. So mattas are also 11 kinds, but those 11 kinds are grouped into one as Rupakanda by means of wisdom. It's only Peññāya Rasengattawa. Only through the wisdom. Okay, this is Athakaranaya. Diganaya. When we are asked to translate by means of Athakaranaya, Diganaya, for me it is difficult because sometimes we cannot know the context. Yeah, this.
So earlier you said that the idang vokdang hoti is Bendata.
Bendata.
What is
This
Bendata?
is Bendata means Bendata means like how does the brief, like Bendata means intended meaning. It's like that.
Bend. What is
Bendata. Bendata.
Oh, Bendata. Oh, okay, I see. Sorry. Okay, Bendata. Okay.
Yeah, Bendata. Bendata. Okay. It's like a clarification, because this is a very, very brief up to this. Very brief. Like having summarized, that matter. Ikechami collectively. Having summarized that matter collectively. What is that? That's why this explanation is given. There are 11 kinds of matters. Those 11 kinds of matters are grouped into one by means of wisdom. So, because how one? Because it has only one characteristic of changing. It's like that. Okay, so now over 8:30. Let's start for this week.
Okay, thank you so much. Sayadaw. Sadhu.
Okay, good luck.
Sadhu,
Okay.
please pay me. I have a little question.
Huh? Okay, later. You asked. Bye.
Okay.
Okay.